Hi Pisces, welcome to the Black Hearted Oracle. Now before we get started, I'd like to pay homage and reverence to Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course my beautiful ancestors. Now this is your August reading and the next 30 days. So whichever applies to you whenever you come to see this reading, that's when it applies. You have Entrapment, number 34, Victim Consciousness, number 12. You have 43, Pink Lotus Fairy, A Time for Spirit. Strangely Lonely, Holding On Way Too Tight. And then you have Networker, but these archetype cards both fell sideways. So to me, you're going to be waffling, you can be waffling back and forth within the upper and lower energies of the cards. So the Networker in its light attributes is enhances unity through a sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. The shadow attributes is conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. The next one you have is Guide, and its light attribute, and says represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. The shadow attribute is places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. When I was shuffling, I left the Lover's card here because when I was shuffling for this section, it fell out over the Strangely Lonely card. Because the Lovers fell out first, but I just wanted to leave it there so you guys could see. For the state of mind, you have it's time to take action, new moon in Aries, adjustments are required, third quarter moon. For your inner world, you have insecurity, self-worth, guilt, forgiveness, and growth. From the Kipper deck, you have lovers, bad health, despair, poverty, change, and coffin. This is your intentions. This is your inner world. Okay, I'm messing up. Your inner world is victory, fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, and healer of the ages. For your soul's yearning, you have beauty and honor the masculine. It says grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit, respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. For your protection energies, you have heal the ouch in reverse and compass. And this is your outcome that we'll get to at the end of the reading. So it seems that the heart of the matter is that you are going to be in need of some healing for whatever reasons, because you're feeling trapped in a situation and it's having you feel as though like you're holding a victim consciousness, like the world is against you, or society is against you, or the people at your job is against you, or someone is against you. I'm beginning to think right here, the Strangely Lonely is having to do with the Lovers, because as I said, it dropped onto the card and it's like you're holding on way too tight. You're being urged to make some adjustments and some changes in your life because you're waffling back and forth right here with the light attributes. Because at the top of your intentions, there's a lot of lower energies right here. You know, the insecurity card, the self-worth card, and the guilt card. And I don't know if you have slighted somebody or if someone has slighted you and you're trapped to that person because of they're making you feel guilty and keeping you in a state, or they are coming at you with the victim consciousness and making you feel entrapped because they're holding on so tightly to you, right? This person is choosing to place financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. So even though they know better, they won't do better. Whether that's you or a person that you are dealing with. Because there's going to be a lot of forgiveness that's required in this situation in order for you to have the personal growth that you're looking for. Because there's a relationship here that it seems to be in a bad place. You know, I don't know if it's due to finances, somebody is in a place of despair, or you have lost your means of employment and you're in a space of despair due to what bad health is in with your stability. And it has you really contemplating poverty. Like you're going to be in a state of poverty. This is affecting your self-worth. This card speaks about if there's no enemy within, there can be no enemy without. So whatever has you changed to this guilt, you need to let it go and forgive or ask for forgiveness so you can experience this personal growth, because there's change here for you. Right? And this is under the bad health. You need to nail this despair and this victim consciousness in a coffin and let it die once and for all. Because there's 5 candles here, so there's light and hope, and it's time for a change. This card right here also speaks of you never being able to go back to this victim consciousness, to this poverty mindset, to be lost in the despair. Because your inner world is so rich, but again, your heart chakra has to be open in order for this necessary healing to come in. Because this came out sideways, so it's teetering. It's telling you that you can either take the healing or you can continue to go on the way that you have been. because you want to be seen as beautiful inside and out. Like maybe you're drop dead gorgeous, right? But inside you feel like this, or inside you feel like poverty stricken and in despair. And you're really wanting to be able to be seen and feel beautiful on the inside as you do on the outside. But there's going to be action that's required, whether the reason why you don't feel this way is this masculine energy here that is keeping you entrapped, and you're not being able to give time to spirit to do the necessary inner work, right? Because this one speaks of healing and ouch, but it's in reverse. So that's saying like there's something there that is not healed. You might be holding resentments towards somebody, which would surely bring out this victim consciousness. And when we're holding resentment to other people, what it does, it ends up destroying our own inner world. So we have to be careful. We're never hurting somebody else by hating them. We only hurt ourselves. Let's get into it. Why is entrapment here for Pisces? Why is the entrapment card here for Pisces? Chariot. Yeah, see, you're unsure if you can really move forward boldly. This is an important achievement, self-discipline, and willpower. So that's what I'm saying, is like you're feeling like a victim, and you're feeling like you don't have the power to move because of whoever is wearing a mask and keeping you stuck in a situation that is no longer serving you. What is this victim consciousness doing here for Pisces? Okay. Yeah, it's time for you to cut that out. This person is somebody who's been hurt so many times that she's become embittered. It's time for you not to do that to yourself anymore. You have to think of things more realistically. You have to use your wit, see the humor of a situation. Don't sit there being a victim to something that is no longer serving you. What is Pisces holding on to? What is she strangely lonely? I mean, not she, but sorry. Spread your wings, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. But that's in reverse, because you're holding on to whatever situation or hurt or environment. Yeah. So you're at a crossroad right now where the wheel wants to change into your favor, but you have to pick a path. Why is it time to take action? What is it that Pisces must take action on right now? What is it that Pisces must take action on right now? Thank you. 7, not delaying, not like this is seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So it's not really telling you that you should worry, but what it is telling you to do is to make necessary action, because there is adjustments that are required. You can't sit around and wait in that situation anymore. You have to get out of feeling like a victim. No matter what the circumstances are, you don't have power if you're in a victim consciousness. Wise adjustments are required for Pisces. 8 of air, the illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. I mean, yeah, crying over spilt milk, that victim consciousness, not cutting that out, not severing either inwardly or outwardly what is no longer serving you. Why is the insecurity card here for Pisces? Strength. Yeah, if there's no enemy within, there can be no enemy without. Yeah, strength to see that even if you have missed an opportunity, it's not the end of the world. Like, sometimes we don't see the benefit of missing something because all we can think about is how good that would have been for us, but we don't know that when sometimes you miss an opportunity, it's actually a protection for you. Why is the self-worth card here for Pisces? Why is the self-worth card here for Pisces? 5 of air. Yeah, unwise choices, learn what you can from the situation, review everyone's motives. Yeah, so you were in a situation where people were not that honest with you, where there were harsh words being spoken, petty arguments and stuff like that, and it knocked your self-worth. So we all go through it. Just don't take anything outside of yourself and make believe that that is your value. You have to value yourself. That your self-worth is what you give to yourself, not what somebody or the situation takes from you or gives to you. Why is the guilt card here for Pisces? Why is the guilt card here for Pisces? Yeah. See, I mean, it's either that you feel guilty about wanting to leave a situation, but if it's not serving you, then, if somebody is overburdening you with guilt and making you feel tied to a situation where you are like the workhorse in that situation, then it's telling you that you have to do what's best for you. You have this one life. It's time for you to move on. I mean, yes, you've been of service, but sometimes you can be a blockage in someone else's life because you're trying to be helpful or you're standing in the way of their karma. Sometimes you have to let people fall. You have to walk away to save yourself sometimes. And this is a desire to move on, to search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. Because remember, the Pink Lotus Fairy is here for you, and it's telling you it's time for spirit. And if you're not hearing the call, because your higher self will whisper to you, but spirit won't. Spirit will come in and tumble everything down that stands in the way of your progress. It can feel like despair. It can feel like you're going through some real rough and tough times. But what's happening is that you have been too stubborn to move out of your own way, so Spirit has to come and tear down what you're holding onto to allow this wheel to change, for it to force your hand to pick a path. Because you're in an illusion of being stuck, but there's adjustments that are required. What is this forgiveness card? To me, the forgiveness card is you have to forgive yourself for the decisions that you're making for your best life. You feel guilty about this, but you can't stay in a place that is sucking the life out of you. Yeah, see? This is falling in love, but this is never that for me. This is always my self-love card. This is always you filling up your own cup, but it's in reverse. So you have to forgive yourself of staying in a situation that didn't feed your soul, that was draining you, that was an entrapment, that made you stay in a victim consciousness. You have to forgive yourself for not looking forward to your own personal growth. Why is the growth card here for Pisces? Why is the growth card here for Pisces? Thank you. Ego, yeah. See? It's false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. But that's telling you that the only way you're going to get to this growth is by putting down the things that aren't serving you. The things that look good, feel good, taste good, smell good, but it destroys you in the end. The devil energies, the ones that inhibit your growth, the ones that dig up your seeds before they even begin to sprout, the ones who keep you from a lack of faith and keep you in this despair. It's time to put an end to that. Why is the Lover's card here for Pisces? The Hermit. Well, if you're dealing with the Virgo, then, it's telling you, well, let's do it. Or maybe this connection needs some healing, but it can't heal the connection unless you're going to heal yourself first. We're not responsible for the healing of others unless we're doctors. But then again, we're still not responsible for the healing, because even if you are a doctor and you do everything textbook right, and you have empathy and everything, if the patient is not willing to stop doing the thing that's hurting them, then there's no healing in the world that can happen until the person is ready to also join in that journey of healing. But why is the Lovers and the Hermit here? Why is the Hermit in reverse here for the Lovers? Why is the Hermit? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, Page of Fire. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So these are all in reverse. Whatever relationship you're in, the person is a liar. You know what I'm saying? They make you feel as though you can't stand up for yourself. You make you feel like a victim, like you're at rock's bottom, like you're in a state of despair. And they're coming with these messages that are not good. But what that's going to lead to is you going to calmer waters, right? That's the bad health card here. Why is the bad health card here for Pisces? Why is the bad? Thank you. Awakening. Yeah, so you have to see that where you are right now, look at it from a different angle. Even if you're in sickness, even if you are going through some kind of health issue or ailment at this time, it's telling you that you have to look at things from a different perspective, because maybe you are overworking yourself. Maybe the only way that Spirit could get time with you is to actually put you in a state where you're incapacitated, where all you can do is take the time to think. Because the Hermit is here, right? And the Hermit means self-reflection, self-discovery, but it's in reverse. So it's telling you it's time to take the time to look at what you consider a happy family life and financial security. but it's only bringing in bad health. To look at it from a different situation, a different perspective. Why is the Awakening card here with the bad health? And you have a lot of major arcanas on the board, so this is a message for you to really pay attention to. Take what you can from it. Why is the Awakening card here with the bad health for Pisces? Thank you. Two of Earth. Yeah, it's time to stop juggling. It's time for you to stand up in your Empress mode. It's time for a new beginning with your stability, because this person that you're involved with or something, they don't feel right. Eight of Fire. Yeah, messages coming in. But the messages are bringing confusion. Why is the Despair card here for Pisces? Why is the Despair card here for Pisces? Thank you. Two of Water. Oh my goodness, Pisces. I'm sorry. Yeah, you see, there's a love that's happening in your life, but you want to work on it. You know, you still want to put in the work, or the person you're involved with wants to still put it in work. But it seems like you see that it's only poverty here. Person has, if it's not you, Pisces, that your partner has a victim consciousness, it's only leading to bad health, but you're wanting a change. You're wanting to put an end to all of this. Even though this person wants to work on it, or you want to work on it, it's causing somebody to be in despair. Why is the Two of Earth here with the Despair card? Why is the Two of Earth here? Yeah, see? This definitely has to do with a family situation. Something that should have been lovely. Somebody is feeling like they've missed an opportunity. Somebody else is discontent and bored. One more card on the Two of Cups plus the Four of Fire with the Despair card for Pisces, please. One more card. I wouldn't be surprised if the Judgment card came out. One more card, please. Three of Air. No, the Heartbreak card. But it's an end to this. But you're going to have to, this is my self-care card. This is the self-love, self-care card. You're going to have to, after this cycle is over, you move into an era of self-care, that you start seeing the beauty of you inside and out, and start realizing that nothing can destroy that, only you. You're the only person who can destroy that beauty, that fire that burns within. And you do that by the negative thoughts or the victim consciousness. Like, no matter what happens to us, we have to learn how to pick ourselves back up. And I'm not going to say you're going to do it immediately after something has happened. Like, you're not going to have time of mourning. You're not going to have time of feeling horrible. Everyone does. But just don't stay there. Cry the tears, wash your face, and get up and grind. Yeah, that's falling on the Poverty card and the bad health. And that's the Ten of Water. So it's not a happy life right now. You're not contented where you are. Why is the Poverty here with the Ten of Water? Why is the Poverty here with the Ten of Water for Pisces? Star. But there will be healing. And it's going to be coming in fast. But you have to get your powers up, and you're going to have to seek an equal give and take. Changes are needing to be made. If you can change, then you won't miss an opportunity that is here for you. Why is the Change card here with the Four of Water? Why is the Change card here with the Four of Water? Yeah, so who wasn't loving and caring, who wasn't like a good mother or wasn't a mother, then it's time for change. This is a Change card, is about you leaving a situation and the door being fully slammed shut behind you, you never being able to return back to that situation, where it was just missed opportunities and a lack of abundance. Why is the Coffin card here? You're reminiscing. So it's time to put an end to that and really discover what makes you happy. You know, how can you enjoy the little things of life? Because you're thinking about all these things from your past, but these things are overburdening you when you really should be thinking about your passion. And stop having competing goals with somebody who there isn't an equal give and take. So it's time for you to put an end to this cycle so that a new cycle can begin again. Why is the Nine of Earth here with the Coffin card? Why is the Nine of Earth here with the Coffin card? Okay. King of Air. Yeah. Brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic, speak your mind. With confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. Well, to me, this is like a lawyer card right now in this whole reading. I think you're going to have to end up going that route. Any more? Why the Coffin is... Oh, Lord. Yeah. See, there's no wish fulfillment in this situation. It makes you feel like you're losing your power. You don't have the ability to stand in your emperor mode and get things done. They've been backstabbing and betraying you over and over again, and you can't heal from this because you're still staying in this cycle. If this was up right now, you would have been to the point where you've had enough. You're moving out of this. But no, if you're staying in this situation and refusing to put an end and call a death to the situation so something can start over anew, that's more of the same. Just competing goals, bothersome details, conflicts with others. Right? When right here, your inner world is that you want victory. You want to be able to open up your heart chakra. You want to do the necessary healing. Why is the victory card here for Pisces? Why is the victory card here for Pisces? Why is it? Okay, thank you. Eight of Earth. If you're not willing to put more time and dedication into whatever this cycle was, then you're going to get your victory. But you got to stop trying to work at it. Regain back your balance. Look, a new beginning with the Empress. Why is the fourth chakra, the heart chakra, King of Water? Yeah, be compassionate to yourself and be trustworthy to the guidance that you're being given. You know, I'm not talking about me and Spirit right now talking to you. I'm talking about that internal guidance that you've had. Spirit is talking to you. It's like, I don't know, maybe you've grown accustomed to the luxuries of life, but really and truly, it's like there's a poverty here. And I don't mean financial poverty. I mean poverty of spirit in this relationship or whatever, wherever this reading fits in your life. There's a victim consciousness, poverty consciousness. There's a poverty of spirit in this. And I don't care how much money you have. You could be a millionaire. You could be a celebrity. Don't really care. But it's not beneficial to your soul to stay in whatever situation this is. What is the Healer of the Ages doing here? Okay, thank you. The Knight of Air. Sudden events that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence, thinking things through carefully. Yeah, but this is also the moving card. So it's telling you that, yeah, it's time for you to make a move, Pisces. Be compassionate to yourself so you can regain your emotional and physical balance. Why is beauty here for Pisces? Why is beauty here for Pisces? Ten of Earth. Oh, wow. See, once you can find that inner balance and outer balance and know that no circumstance that you go through in your life diminishes you, you only diminish yourself by thinking that those circumstances diminish you. They're not meant to diminish you. They're meant to teach you and allow you to grow. Even when they break you down to your lowest point in your life, they're still meant to be a lesson of growth and your resilience and your tenacity and your inner and outer beauty. Why is Honor the Masculine here for Pisces? The Wheel. So you're gonna have to, you're just gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to take on these masculine energies and honor that power within you that wants change, that wants different, you know, that wants to move forward in a happier life. And stop expecting the worst, because you're gonna keep bringing the things that you don't want. If you're stuck in this victim consciousness, then that's all that you're gonna keep bringing back into your life. You gotta heal whatever this whole reading is talking about. What is the compass doing here for Pisces? Why is the compass here for Pisces? Yeah. Sun. Yeah. Go towards your north, your North Star, your true north. Go towards that. Whatever it is for you that brings you happiness, joy. If you have an idea that you've been sitting on, run towards it. Keep yourself away from these lower vibrational energies. Be compassionate with yourself. Why is Heal the Ouch in reverse for Pisces? Why is Heal the Ouch in reverse for Pisces? Six of Water. Yeah, you're having memories of the past, but these aren't good memories, right? It's like a resentment that's there for you, that either maybe you felt like you wasted your best years with this person or this situation, this job, and, you know, now you're in a state of being not pleased. You're not happy when you look back and see the investments you've made in a person, in a job, in a situation, you know, in a company, in an idea, in a religion, whatever it is. Yeah, but it's time for you to focus. Get out of your head. You know, focus. I mean, communicate your vision with, be a leader. You know, yeah, as you have to honor the masculine. And this has to do with a love life. Look, 7 of Fire, 5 of Water, 3 of Water, 7 of Water, 5 of Earth. What is this Heal the Ouch, the 6 of Water with the King of Fire? Seven of Air in reverse. Yeah, it's time for you to get rid of this person, or if not the person, I can't tell you to leave your relationship. That's not what I'm doing. Sorry. It's time for you to get rid of this person's effect on your life. Do not give over your power to another to destroy you. It's time for you to rest. Be willing to make the proper decisions for your life that's going to have you going into a successful time. You know, because you're going to go through some challenging information, but it's going to have an equal give and take here, because the burdens are all on you and you're not able to follow your passions. All right, well, let's get into the closing guidance. First one from the Black Hearted Oracle deck. We have wait a bit, think it through, caution. We have 59, shut your mouth, open your eyes. We have 61, increase the value of your time. We have 19, living on top of someone's eyelid, hope they don't blink. And number 60, love is blind, but you are not. Okay. Lastly, 16, vision. It says heaven is where you find it. It says the question is no longer how did we get here, go, and how. We are placed on a path of life experience, interact with, and to be challenged by its dangers. Paradise is not a place, but a state of mind. We must heed the advice to stop and smell the roses, for it is possible that in the fever to search for the elusive, we sacrifice our Garden of Eden for one tree. That's so true. It is not so much in what you see, but the way in which you see it. Are you flying above your life, unaware of your true reality? The feathers you hold are not your own. They are a gift that must be returned one day. Like the dream catcher and the medicine wheel, they hold change. New colors become brilliant and luminous as you journey, and you wear the feathers of distinction, the mark of a seasoned, soulful traveler. Your hands reach out and hold back illusion. Heaven is before you. Your dreams are coming true. Next, 16, dream. One day you will remember the great dream, and the way will become known to you. You enter into life through the veil of the dream, because your reason for being here must be kept secret from you until you find your way home. You don't know who you are, but one fine day you will remember. It is like creation looking for itself. You are in oneness with all life, though you are not aware of it yet. Rest assured, you will be awakened from your dream. Until then, let Great Mother rest within your spirit. She is the universe. She is the womb of all life. She is the light that shines from your eyes, illuminating your daily dreams. Possibilities you dream will become your reality. So yeah, exactly. I mean, just like the card said about like falsely believing things and they coming into fruition because that's what you perceive. Just as the victim consciousness is here, be careful of how you use your power. Use it wisely to make sure that you're bringing exactly what you want into your life. Let go of anyone and anything that keeps you from your peace, your joy, and your happiness. You know, if they're keeping you trapped by guilt and making you feel insecure and desperate and having you question your self-worth, whatever situation it is not for your best interest, and you need to make decisions that will take that away from you. Okay? Well, I thank you so much for coming to the Black Hearted Oracle. I pray these messages found you well. I hope that you find your higher self in the quiet places, and may Ma'at hold you in her love and grace. Ashe.